What's up guys, I'm back once again to show you some of the hot mods of the week, and in this week's episode we, of course, have a couple of brand new weapon mods, as well as a brand new weapon replacer. But to kick things off, we have the Ops Core Fast Helmet Tactical Headgear, and what this mod is going to do is add in a brand new balaclava, which is going to give you 1 ballistic resistance, a new gas mask, which is going to give you 1 ballistic resistance and 100 radiation resistance, and finally a brand new helmet, which is going to give 65 ballistic resistance and 15 energy resistance. And you can acquire all of these new pieces at a chem station under the Ops Core Fast Helmet section for a small amount of crafting materials and requiring no perks. And as for upgrades, the balaclava is going to have a choice of ballistic weave and colour, the gas mask is going to have a choice of ballistic weave, and the helmet is going to have a choice of ballistic weave, side accessories, velcro patches, top accessories, balaclava, helmet finish, and finally an optical accessory. So I feel quite confident in saying that it's going to take a while for someone to get bored of customizing this helmet. So if you're looking for a modern headgear mod, then maybe this one is worth a download. And this week's weapon mod is the YK42B Reborn, and you can acquire this weapon by heading to the glowing sea. Head to the abandoned shack and you'll find the weapon on the floor on the lowest level. And in terms of upgrades, you have the choice of 10 coils, 3 barrels, 2 grips, 3 capacitors, 15 sights, 2 firing modes, 6 damage options to balance the weapon, and finally 2 reloading options. Now, as a person that tends not to use too many laser weapons, I can categorically say that this weapon is an absolute blast to use. The combination of its high fire rate, high customization, and satisfying reload really makes for a fun weapon to use. And when I say satisfying reload, that's exactly what I mean. Just take a look at this. Now, if that's not one of the most satisfying energy weapon reload animations that I've ever seen, then I honestly don't know what is. Also, it kind of reminds me of the Creation Club solar cannon, with the way that you can see the fusion cell. But anyway, I think that just about wraps it up for this one. On to the next one. Now, all the way back in episode 56, we took a look at the IMI Uzi, and even to this day, it is in my top 10 favourite weapon mods of all time. So when I saw this next mod, I just knew that I had to take a look at it, and that mod is Modern Weapon Replacer IMI Uzi. Now, if you're like me, you're probably tired of seeing all of the vanilla weapons in the base game, especially pipe guns, and with this mod, you're going to be able to replace either the SMG, pipe guns, pipe bolt action, and or pipe revolvers with the IMI Uzi. And just like all weapon replacer mods, all of the upgrades on the IMI Uzi are going to be completely random. Now, as well as replacing weapons, what this mod is also going to do is change super mutant leveled lists. Super mutants that would normally spawn with an automatic pipe weapon will now spawn with an assault rifle, and super mutants that would normally spawn with a semi-automatic pipe weapon will now spawn with a semi-automatic laser weapon. So if you feel that your game could do with a bit more Uzi and a bit less pipe guns, then maybe this mod is worth a download. And the second weapon mod for this week's episode is the Laser RCW Reborn, and you can acquire this weapon by heading to the Sentinel site, and you will find it right next to the nuke on the lowest level. And in terms of upgrades, you have the choice of 3 receivers, 3 barrels, 6 grips, 17 sights, 2 materials, 5 damage options to balance the weapon, 3 sights, and finally 9 stocks. Now this, of course, is the second energy weapon that we're taking a look at in today's episode. But just like the previous one, this one is also an absolute blast to use. It kind of reminds me of an energy weapon inspired Tommy gun. Now, I'm not sure if this is what the mod author was going for, but it's certainly what I took from this weapon mod. The main difference being, this weapon is considerably louder, and I'm more inclined to use it than a weapon from the base game. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for this mod, and the video for that matter. I hope you all enjoyed the mods here today, and if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you all in the next video.